Alright, yo, check it out. It's your boy Loaf Life, Manny. I deserve a Grammy. And I know some of you niggas can't stand me. So check this out, man. This is part one. You feel me? I'm doing part one. And this is the response to the 050 China the Movement and Harlem Legend. And 050 What the Fuck. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it's about. You know, we was talking about Max B and a few other things, right? So check it out. First and foremost, China. You know where the fuck I'm from. I'm a Long Island nigga, a Long Money Island nigga. And at no point in time should you ever get that shit fucked up or misconstrued because you was up north with me like everybody else who been up north for me out of them 23 years. And y'all know who the fuck I am. Y'all know what I stand for and y'all know what I've been about. My whole life. A solid real motherfucker who who also carried that red flag for the Brim Army and for 5'9" from east to west coast for almost 30 years. So check this out. Right now, it's Loaf Life Manny in full effect. I don't do the gang banging, but I stay with my brim tilted to the right always. You understand what I'm saying? So when it come down to this whole situation, it's just me being a real motherfucker and having that authority, because I got that authority. I got that freedom. And as a real motherfucker in and out of the penitentiary, I always spoke my mind and stood solid, 10 toes down. You heard? So, to touch on the Max B situation, truthfully, I don't give a fuck. I don't really care for him or what the fuck he did. That's his life. That's his problem. That's the cross that he got to bear, right? But I got a problem with everybody jacking shit that shouldn't be jacked. You understand what I'm saying? I even seen Pistol Pete with him next to him. You heard? So, with that being said, I thought it was KAR. You know? One thing I learned is with time bring forth change. Money allows some people to, switch up their principles. I don't got nothing bad to say about a lot of these dudes because really, like I said, with time bring forth change. You may have a nigga that was real standing on principles that meant something 10 years ago, but then they free and they start getting some money and it's, whole different activity. Me, I decide to remain the same all the time. And if I don't see something right, I gotta step up and say something about it. This don't got nothing to do with being Vamp Life, Bird Gang, The Wave. Nah, nigga, I'm Loaf Life Manny. I deserve a Grammy. And I know some of you niggas can't stand me. It's Loaf Life over here. Bottom line. Bottom line, 2 L's make a hat. That's about the closest you gonna get with me. If I joined any motherfucking thing or if I repped anything, it would be a motherfucking brim. But right now, we into something different. And we into this content creating. We into speaking about real life events, giving our opinions, voicing, keeping the message out there for the people to gravitate to. But we want the real. We want the real to be, embraced. It's not okay. It's never okay to tell on anybody. It's never okay to cop out on anybody. It's never okay to implicate anybody's name unless y'all agreed with each other. Meaning, everybody in that crime, unless everybody in that crime stated, yo, listen, we all gonna cop out. And me personally, I'm not even doing that. If 5 people say, yo, if 3 people, 2 people, they say, look, we gonna implicate you, Manny. I'm telling them niggas, what the fuck is wrong with them? Are y'all stupid? Nah, nigga, we either all going to trial or we taking an Alfred's plea cop out. An Alfred's plea cop out is when the DA have enough evidence to convict you without using you to implicate your Cody. That's the charges that I copped out when I copped out too. They were all Alfred pleas. I had one case with a Cody, and that's my brother, Sean Thomas, Despo, right? Where we was attacked, where I was attacked by police while I was in county serving time. And then I wound up popping on the police after they assaulted me. He happened to be my Cody. He happened to be involved, get involved. At that time, we was real young. I was like 19, 20. He was like 21, 22. And nigga, we was gangbanging. And they felt the way. They killed my little man, Sonny, inside the jail, Riverhead Correctional Facility. And then it caused the uproar. I the one who led the front line in defense of my bro. And guess what? I got 7 years out of that situation. Learned a lot from it. Don't regret it. And at the end of the day, if they oppress me in that manner again, the same thing would happen again, right? But I'm going to tell you this. My Cody didn't cop out on me, and I didn't cop out to implicate him. I copped out under the Alfred's plea. I took 6 years. He went to trial in blue, right? And that cop out, the Alfred's plea was enacted to me. And the Alfred's plea is take your time for what you did. You don't got to say nothing about that man. Not only did I not say nothing about him, but I went to his trial to help him beat it. You heard? I took the stand to help him beat the case. That's what real motherfuckers do. You don't cop out, implicate niggas, come home 16, 17 years later and think you did something honorable. Where the fuck do you do that at? You didn't do anything honorable. The time that you did was for the crime that you committed. You didn't do all your time because you gave up some information. Let's figure this out. Now, we all know in the industry, they don't care about rats. You could be a rat, you could be a mook, you could be a coward, you could be the most pussiest person in the world. You could be all that and have a lot of money. That's what the society has bred now. A bunch of people that's soft, cowardly rats with money. This is what the streets have embraced. This is what the industry been about. And at the end of the day, it's sad. Because I like the reflection of real. I like motherfuckers who are real. My rappers, my favorite rappers. Tupac, Nas, Cameron, Lil Baby, Lil Wayne. Right now, I would have put Drake and Jay-Z in there, but I'm going to be real with you. They just bit too many rappers and stole people's shit, and cowardly, they characters is not intact to me. Don't get me wrong, niggas got a lot of money. But it's about character. It's about principle. Money comes and goes. Character remains forever. Principles supposed to be stood upon, and I live and die by that. So, I say this to say that I hope a lot of you people out here, right, learn something behind all of this. I'm not here to feud no beef. I don't know about this war shit they talking about with Jim Jones and Max B. Jimmy has nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with Jimmy. The most thing we have in common is 112th Street. He has peoples over there. I got peoples over there. I embraced them. I loved them. They embraced me. They loved me. I lived in Harlem 10 years. I'm from Long Island. You hear me? I rep Long Island, but I give a lot of respect and love to Harlem because they show me nothing but love with me being out there. So, With that being said, this is not about Jimmy and Max B beef. It's not no Bird Gang, Vamp Life, Worst of Wave beef. It's me expressing my feelings and thoughts on this whole situation. Because I'm just sitting back watching and listening. And I even was going to attend some of the events that Max B had. Rich Vibes, I came there late. Salsa Fuego, everywhere. I've been there. I'm not here to bring that man down. I'm here to express what's real. What's real is that if you implicated or copped out on a person, you told. You hear me? I don't care what they did. I don't care if she told, if the other guy told. If you, as an individual, took a plea and you was forced to implicate another name, you all right. You got to embrace it. You got to hold it down. And you got to let the world know that. That's what I'm saying. Don't come out here getting pats on the back, getting jury, running around, thinking, oh, because I got a name, I could use this and cover up what I did. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. You did bad, you do bad, it's over. You can figure it out another way. You're going to get your money regardless, Max. But just don't claim that real nigga card. You got a bunch of niggas, and like I said, shout out to Boo City, that's family. You know what I mean? I don't want my buzzing thinking I'm flipping on them or I'm trying to get clout. No. Y'all know me. Boo, you know me. Others know me. I'm not about that. I don't care about the clout. I care about niggas being real. I care about niggas standing on business. It was a little animated, China, me, Harlem. We was animated in that, Shout out to the peoples, Harlem. I'm going to do a part 2 right now. The part 2 is about what Harlem Legend was talking about, right? And sure, for sure, it's a lot of bullshit, a lot of lies, a lot of shit that was spoke upon, that shit that been spoke upon on that interview. But for the most part, I got an open case pending. So it's like, to get in depth about certain shit, it'll be me jeopardizing my freedom at the same token. But I'm going to just say this. I was told on. Niggas tried to bust a move on me. The move didn't turn out the way they thought it would have turned out. Yes, I lost my fanny bag. Yes, I lost some phones. They did not rob me. In the midst of shaking, my shit fell. It was 3 of them. One of them was able to recover my shit while I was shaking with the other 2. I didn't tell. I held it down. And guess what? I got locked up. Yeah. The same time that I got stabbed, they locked me up. Why did they lock me up? Because a prior incident, them same people implicated me in an incident that had to do with their peoples. Yeah. So when y'all sit here and y'all try to discredit Manny, you can't. My life is very real. I'm a very solid individual. I don't stab bitches. I don't fold. I don't run. And I hold it down. 110%, I'm that guy that you want on your side, not to be against. But at the end of the day, I'm not welcoming drama. I'm not trying to engage in that. I'm here to be a real nigga and stand on all 10 though. And at no point in time will I back down or fold. So choose your battles wisely, that's all. You know what I mean? It ain't that deep. Hustle humble, baby. Get your bread. This is what we gonna do. It don't stop. You know that. It's Loaf Life Manny, man. I'm off this, man. And just remember, being real It's not about being fly and having money. It's about character and principle. Stand on it. Loaf Life Manny, I'm out.